PG.
As a channel member, we want to have stuff for you guys. What we plan to do, of course, have those emojis, a bonk emoji.
Yeah.
We want to do comic strips for you guys to kind of keep our characters and comics out there, keep the creative blood flowing, and just little strips, maybe monthly.
Develop notifications, sub if you haven't. We're trying to make the best content we can out here and do something more like a podcast.
Let's get out of here. I've had enough of this.
Ooh, what a rush!
Hey yo. 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 Hey yo.
Let's go!
Who are those guys?
Your brothers? No.
Yes!
Beginning to get on my nerves. Who are those guys? I couldn't do that. Could you do that? How can they do that? Who are those guys?
The fucking DIAZ brothers! Are we live?
It's the Diaz brothers back Friday night, the start of CGIF. And Phil and Brandon Diaz are here to bring you the news. Put your hands together, everybody, for the best looking brothers in comics, Phil and Brandon Diaz. What is up? So we're here. We're not queer. Get used to it. Get used to it. Not that there's anything wrong with that. Not that there's anything wrong with that. Thank you for being here, everybody. Beautiful audience. We appreciate it. We're back. It is the second week of January. Well, the second show of January, we should say.
Right.
Big news today. We got a lot of stuff to talk about. Some good topics. We're going to be patting some of our friends on the back on this show. And of course, as always, you guys, the chat, the beautiful chat, always here. Already 24 people in the chat. We tweeted this out. Spread the word. We are live. This is the start of CGIF. And before we get started here, Brandon, even before we check if people could hear us, we have to, well, we should probably check that first. Can you guys hear us?
Am I coming in clear? Hey, Mom, I said, am I coming in clear?
How do we sound? Let us know in the chat. We got some barrels in the chat. It's good to have those barrel emojis. Everybody says we're doing good. But Lord Ravener, by his own hand, becomes a member of the Zaid Comics channel.
The only one he can blame is himself.
Yes, it is now up to you. Now you have the amazing emojis. And you too, if you guys are not members yet, you can become a member right now. You get access to a slew of custom emotes in the chat. And if you bump up to the Zaid Raider tier, you get those free comic strips every month. We're putting out about three a month comic strips. Beautiful art, amazing story from Brandon, Alan, Alonzo, and Doug Smith doing some great comic strips. If you guys are a fan of the funny pages, definitely join up. Let's see, a lot of people in the chat, Brandon.
Yeah,
you
I
know,
didn't even realize it was Friday the 13th.
It's Friday the 13th. You're right.
I didn't realize.
Now that you bring it up, we got Angela Curry in the chat. Of course, Lord Ravner, Tex Zombie, always here with that amazing Eli Wallach avatar there. Henry Bemis. Mr. Inan is here.
What's up?
Texas Mofo as always. Best looking oof. Them Aussie bros. Yeah, get out of here with that.
Subjective.
Yeah. Yeah. You get booze from the audience here. Neff is in the chat. What's up, Neff? We are beautiful, aren't we? You are a beautiful chat. The Voyager. Scrolling up here. Bretsky the Great. He's a Munsters here.
Yeah, he's here early.
Yeah. Great to have you in the chat. He's a Munster. Rand Nada, of course.
What's up?
Jeremy Burtz. The list goes on. Dale A.
What's up?
And before Jay Doll is here.
What's up?
Before I forget, for Lord Ravener getting his membership, he gets one of these.
Jesus!
You know, we got to keep things on brand here.
Yeah.
Keep it on
important.
brand. Scroll. I think that's everyone. The Normie Nerd.
What's up?
Oh,
Got that-
it's one of those guy foxes.
Got the guy in the Foxy Guy Fox mask. And Ace was here. He's probably not here anymore. Leg Kick. What's up, brother?
Up?
Good to have Leg Kick in the chat. Yeah, Brendan, how was your week? We did a lot of hard manual
Physical
labor
Yeah.
this week, moving a lot of stuff.
Yeah, we had to move a bunch of arcade cabinets and stuff because the expansion at the arcade is going on. So we had to vacate so the construction crew can go in there and do the remodeling and stuff at the last minute. And so it was 2 days of moving a bunch of stuff.
Yeah, I had to skip
all
the
right.
gym for that, moving all this stuff.
Yeah.
But I felt accomplished.
Yeah.
I was telling Doc, I'm like, moved all that stuff, felt
Yeah.
accomplished, even though we're gonna have to move it again.
Yeah, well, the
For no
moving
reason,
it again
for no
is
good
the
reason.
stupid part. You know, for the no reason, right? We
Yeah.
had a reason this time, you know, but it's been a while since we've actually done something that has accomplished a goal here, which is unusual and it feels good.
Yeah, but at Z Comics, we're accomplishing goals all the time. We have a new product we're going to talk about, which I'm super excited about. You know, my buddy John Joe Ball turned me on to the idea, and we're going to get into it a little later. But before we get into that, did you see this? MODOK is going to be in a movie, Brandon.
No, MODOK is cool.
Dude,
so hopefully
you didn't see this.
no, I didn't see this.
All right. It says this is the first look at Corey Stahl as MODOK. I know some people in the chat have already seen this. I don't know who that is either. So the scoop and previews were wrong as usual. So here we go. This is the first look at MODOK.
It looks like garbage.
MODOK.
Well, it's bad lighting. He might look okay.
He might look okay. Well, that's what you think. So there's a second picture
Yeah.
that puts him in better lighting. All
Okay.
right. And we'll get to that. But MODOK,
Yeah.
for those of you who don't know at home, Marvel character. He's what's the first name? Machine?
I don't know. Look it up. I have no
No,
idea.
no, sorry. It's mental organism
Oh,
designed only for killing.
yeah.
That's what MODOK stands for.
MODOK.
And here he is with better lighting. Let me blow this
There's
one up. For you.
no way.
No.
There's no way.
No.
There's no way.
No.
What is the first thing?
That was his with his like face mask was on. This is him.
Dude, there's no fucking way.
And I was
There's no-
saying,
what is this in? Some
This-
CW show?
No, this is in the new Ant-Man film, as we could see Ant-Man. Oh no, Ant-Man's cut out of this. He's over here. But the new Ant-Man
What?
Tiny Foria or something it's called.
Dude.
So this is from the new Ant-Man.
The suit
movie.
looks okay.
Right. He's got the throne
Right.
chair.
Right. The
Uh,
chair and the
hovering
body and that looks fine. The face though.
Well, I was saying that this looks a lot like Richard Meyer with his
It
face.
does look like Richard Meyer.
Right, doesn't it? Showing up everywhere, but he's got that face and kind of a better haircut,
Oh my
better haircut than he usually
God.
has. So there you have it, MODOK.
Pull up a regular picture of MODOK.
People know what MODOK looks
Yeah, but for some people
MODOK. Sounds like that too. This is actually sweet. Doesn't Mirko have this statue?
I don't know. He's gassing out there.
Oh my god.
My God.
Look at him.
Yeah, that's cool. They should have done something like this because he's not a human, right?
Right, he's a mental organism
Right, probably from some sort of other planet. He
designed
doesn't have to
only
have
for killing.
the facial proportions of a Earth human.
Look at him. What a weird ass
This is
character.
awful.
Now I don't
He's
want him to
cool.
even
He's
to
cool.
even attempt to do Sugar Man.
I like right. I was gonna say Sugar Man, right? Characters that are like this with the giant head, like Big Face from Magic Cop is along this line. And
We haven't really announced Big Face.
there's a Big
Sugar
Face
Man, Marvel.
Easter eggs and foreshadowing.
Now we did
Magic
meet the
Cop.
Candy Man in Las Vegas when we went that one time. There was this
Candyman. No,
middle-aged
these are all
African American
awful
man.
Pictures of Sugar Man.
Standing on a bridge. He said he was the Candy Man. This is a toy, I think.
Yeah, he looks stupid there.
I mean, how cool did you think Sugar Man looked?
No, I know how Sugar Man looks, and he looks dumb there.
Why
Why is it always these crappy toys?
Because he's in like one comic.
Yeah, I want to see him.
He's
from
a
that
very.
one.
There you go.
Good.
Tiny
Good.
is it? There you go.
Yeah, look at him with his tongue.
He's got a long tongue.
What's he doing with the other arms?
They're
He's
on.
trying to vaccinate this guy. Look at him.
What? Oh yeah, he is. His other one's just on his hip, but his hip is his ear as well. I wonder who designed Sugar Man.
Clearly a genius.
Yeah, you think so?
Clearly.
I don't know about that.
Hold it. Hold it. Hold it.
You got General Piggy for $4.99. Thank you for the super chat. He gives us a hearty bonk, and we always bonk back. You still upset about the MODOK?
Character design. Guys. Character design.
I mean,
That's just some guy.
He's got the costume.
Right. But like, you're going to CGI this whole costume.
Looks so bad.
This is on the level of that guy in the Power Rangers tube. What? Zordon or whatever.
Yeah.
This is on that level. You can't do regular human big face.
Zordon looked better. He's in the hologram tube.
This is awful.
It was Bacalo. Didn't you just die? Let's see. We got Geek Hero Bubba in the chat. What's up, Bubba?
What's
Like the
up?
toy.
Yeah, I like the toy too. There's nothing wrong with the toy.
It's just, I don't know. Yeah, somebody was saying here it's hard to render like 3D stuff from a 2D drawing. You know, some characters.
Yeah, especially when you got big face.
Yeah, big face, or you have like bulging eyes in a drawing. They don't translate well into 3D.
Lord Ravner says he looks designed for a killing breakfast burrito. Only killing breakfast burritos.
Awful.
Hey yo,
Not
he's a
good.
monster. Yeah, so that was a little disappointing. But what do you expect? They're not really firing on all cylinders like they were when Iron Man 1 came out.
Yeah, that excellent film.
So you had a topic you wanted me to remind you to talk about. this week.
Yeah. In fact, when we got up this morning, there was snow on the cars.
There was a little
And
snow.
I
outside.
was the other day. I was like, what's a beloved classic computer game I could play while Phil goes get food? I'll play this on the computer at pinball while I cover pinball here.
Yeah.
And I was like, Ski Free. Simple. All I need is a keyboard.
Should we do
or
a
mouse.
who remembers Ski Free poll?
Everybody remembers Ski Free.
Who remembers Ski Free? Should it be a poll?
No, I don't.
Well, we don't have any other polls this week.
Well, we'll figure one out.
Oh my God.
At some point. So go to your search engine there.
All right.
Go to look up Ski Free. You could do this live.
We'll do it live.
Yeah.
We'll do it live.
Free.
All right. Ski Free.
We're gonna go down a little bit. It's just one eye.
I thought it was two eyes.
Go down.
Uh-huh.
Keep going.
Crazy Games.
Yeah. So the Crazy Games one, don't click on that one.
Right.
I couldn't play it because every time I would hit an arrow, it would also move the page.
Oh, that's horrible.
So I was like, all right.
That's just bad design right there.
So go down.
Uh-huh.
Keep going. There's a page.
Apps Apple. Ski Free Online. Helly Hansen.
Maybe it's at Ski Free Online. Keep going down real quick. Is that the end of the
I think that's there's a little Steamboat Springs.
Down. Anyway, there was this one I was trying to it came up on the Brave search engine.
Yeah, no one uses Brave.
I guess try that other one.
Ski Free Online.
Yeah, maybe that's
Scrolling up. All right, we're live, everybody. Here it is. I'm going to do a little collapsed window. Now, who remembers Ski Free? I'm sure people have already said this. They're talking about the Yeti in chat here.
Yeah, the Yeti, right?
Got some people raising hands. Beware the Snowman. He's the one who's doing some white face today, which we, doesn't bother us.
Oh yeah, it's totally Ski Free Online.
Ski Free Online.
All right, so it's like, all right, let's go. And then I was like, I'm up for a challenge. So let's do this tree slalom over here to the right.
You're doing the slalom.
Yeah.
All right, I'm going to click here.
And I was like, oh, it's the version of Ski Free, copyright 1991. Well, I went to tree slalom.
Oh,
but it doesn't,
over to the right.
Really matter. That's how I.
This side here.
Yeah.
All right,
and
here
so
we
go
go.
in that direction. Let's see. And I was like, oh, look at the little jumps.
Yeah, you remember the jumps?
Yeah. I didn't remember them being rainbows.
Oh shit! I went over that one.
Yeah.
Need some music. Everybody loves the Feeding the Ducks. All right, now we could play Ski Free.
Here we go. 45 people in the chat.
Watch us play. Now this is, Shane's doing those gaming streams. He was playing Fortnite with Mandy.
The first one. People, I think Jay Williams was saying that he wanted Pajama Sam.
Oh yeah,
this is
right. Shit.
Oh man, you're losing it here.
It's hard to see the little humps.
Oh,
what is this?
What is this?
What?
Oh no! And then I was like, dude, I just wanted to play Ski Free.
What is going on?
Get some stupid Greta Thunberg shit thrown at me.
What the hell did we just? What is this?
Yeah, the snow monster is not real. And then quote unquote climate change.
Oh my god!
There's an argument that says climate chance.
Can we just play this game?
No, that's it. That's the entirety of what SkiFreeOnline.com gives you.
I thought this was like some flat Earth thing. Because look at them. We hit the ice wall.
Why does it look like Australia?
Oh my god! I'm shutting off this music just because of this. And that's it.
That's it. And you have to refresh the page to try it again. And I refreshed it. I was like, oh, that's probably some stupid first play gimmick.
Oh my god! What is it, Dean? We've heard Dean because he's in Australia. This was horrible. I was gonna make this whole point on everybody's starting these new gaming streams.
Yeah, I got you.
You got me.
Yeah, I've been watching a lot of this YouTube channel that's teaching me about the mechanics of storytelling, right?
Yeah.
And then so I threw the red herring out at you right there. And then I also used the mechanic of the bad narrator, right? To kind of mislead you, give you some wrong information.
So we call the unreliable narrator.
Yeah, the unreliable narrator. Yeah, exactly. And then right there at the end, it was the big twist.
Well, that deserves a horrible. I was
look, you can't even go anywhere without getting attacked by this mob.
God damn it. We need to call out Ski Free on Twitter, and then the FBI is going to raid us because of that. We got Richie Dupe in the chat. Says, hail Diaz Bros, hail CG, hail the chat, and bananas to all. Appreciate it.
What's up?
Good to have you in the chat here. Hope everyone can recover from what they just witnessed. Mr. Mino says, I like the idea of the bad narrator just constantly getting the scene wrong and is tone deaf.
You can do it. In the video I was watching, it was, the unreliable narrator, what they were called. So they were talking about what's the movie? Usual Suspects. And then they were referencing American Psycho also.
Oh, for sure. American Psycho was big on that.
And a couple of other films. And I was like, oh, yeah, that's pretty cool. Because they were talking about how it could be like very overt. And then there could be other ones where it's just kind of like, you don't really know.
Yeah, it's a fun tactic to use. Mr. Anand says, opinion, the pole shift of the earth will cause harmful to us climate change before humans possibly could.
He's probably been reading the Adam and Eve story.
The classic?
There's a book called the Adam and Eve story.
Oh, I never heard of it.
Yeah.
I thought you meant the Bible.
No, not that classic one.
Corey says, where the babe barrels at? This guy really wants them.
Yeah.
We got 50 people in the chat, guys. Look down. Have you hit the thumbs up button? If you haven't, it's free and only takes a second.
Yeah.
And while you're down there, sub to the channel if you haven't.
It pays dividends.
Sub to the channel, helps us out. And if you're in the giving season, why don't you join the channel?
Yeah. Sure.
Come on, join the channel, guys. It doesn't take much.
Yeah.
Just the kindness of your heart and maybe $2.99.
Please join the
Please
channel.
join the channel.
Please. For the love of God, join the kids' channel.
We got an American Psycho fan here, but he's also a Billy Tucci fan. So he says,
"Oh, Eureka!
Look at you, Al. You reek of she."
And then it would be like poorly superimposed copies of she all over him.
Yeah, maybe he's using she as like the warmth because he's Al's a hobo. If you haven't seen American Psycho, we got Comics Legend in the chat, a man with great questions always. It says, Zaid Comics, please check out the Funko Pop version of MODOK. We'll do that right now.
It could work. He's got that big face.
Yeah, they usually the Funko Pops go above and beyond for kind of the oddly shaped characters.
Yeah, definitely.
So hopefully,
I do have one of my only couple of Funko Pops that I have. Actually, the only one that I ever bought for myself.
Yeah,
is the Patrick Bateman in the trench coat, the clear trench coat with the axe.
I got a Lobo,
of American Psycho.
Lobo with the blood splatter.
Did you buy that for yourself?
Yes, I was gifted a Plastic Man, which is another pretty good one.
Yeah, I have a Space Ghost one that I was gifted. Lord Ravener says that he just learned about the A&E story, the 1,000-mile wind and the 2-mile high tidal waves. What?
Adam and Eve?
This is awful.
Not A&E channel. So here's MODOK.
Adam and Eve story.
Now are these new ones? Oh yeah, so this is for that movie which is called Ant-Man and Wasp: Quantumania.
Yeah.
It's almost as good as that Andromenoids title. Which we all love. Hail Corey, it's in the chat.
These titles are just in the air, and anybody can just grab
them. So
he a regular MODOK.
So this is like a helmet, right? That's what that first one we saw. So yeah, there is a regular one. Let me close this for a second.
The Y Files video that he put up yesterday was the Adam and Eve story, effectively. So he was talking about the book and how like the CIA took it and they didn't let it get published, and then they redacted a bunch of pages and stuff, but then he debunked a bunch of that.
Look at this.
What is this?
I don't know what's happening.
Why can't we just have cool stuff, guys?
Yeah, I don't know. But you even gotta ruin these
Get this out.
Tiny D-list characters. We got Gordon Goodbrother in the chat. What's up? He says Funko Pop MODOK's head should be super small.
Reverse.
Creators Outlook is here. Good to see you. Jay Ryan, of course. Jay Ryan, he says, I only have a king from Tekken, which is the tiger guy, Funko, because it was a pre-order bonus. Here you go. Got a Tekken fan. New Tekken coming out soon.
Oh, it came with the game, maybe?
Yeah, I guess so. Corey Barton says, I think Andromenoids is an amazing title. Sounds techie and cool.
I feel like Andromenoids is going to be like a future nanobot STD.
Oh, yeah.
You know, like, and eventually, you know how like we all have microplastics in us now?
Right.
Like, you know, generation ago, everybody had lead in their body.
Right.
We all have microplastics. Future generations are going to be infested with nanobots.
Right. And
then,
it'll be AMD for short. You know, like you got AMD.
Yeah, you got AMD.
You get tested.
Yeah.
You know,
you'll have to be worrying about those kind of things now. But I guess perhaps unless they're shielded, you could just get electromagnetic pulse treatments to treat your Andromenoids infection.
Yeah, watch out for your Andromenoids, guys. Speaking of the future, this is really cool to see. So
Creators Outlet says, wait, look for the venomized MODOK.
Yeah, they venomize everyone.
Yeah.
Dean says mech crabs. It could be
something
mech crabs. That could work.
Lines, yeah.
All right, so this was news I wanted to talk about. Pretty cool. We all know Adam Lawson, friend of the channel. It's been on the channel, and he's the writer of the Kill Journal, Kids and Monsters, which is another cool one he did with Maxi Dallo. And last year he crowdfunded his book, The Exiled, with everybody's favorite actor from Blade, Wesley Snipes. Also, he was in one of the greatest movies of all time.
He is in one of the greatest movies of all time.
Demolition Man.
Yeah.
Yes. Everybody loves Demolition Man. So Wesley Snipes and Adam Lawson teaming up to do their comic book. It got picked up by Whatnot Publishing, which has been publishing comics now for only 3 months. And their title that was on there, it's called Ninja Funk, I think. Sold like 105,000 units, which is crazy because they just started publishing.
Yeah.
So there's a bunch of CGers working on this, doing covers for it. Preston Acevedo, Rob Willis. And so this news just came out. Diamond Comic Distributors reports that the Wesley Snipes' Exiled #1 was its top advanced reordered comic last week. Drawn by Schivo at Whatnot Publishing. These are the February charts. So this comes out next month, February 8th. Got this cool Rob Willis cover in stores. So they're basically doing what Berserker did, breaking up the issues of the trade that everybody's getting from the crowdfunder and putting them out as single floppies.
But has everybody on this campaign received their collected
Not yet.
issue first?
Yeah, I don't think so.
So they're doing the same thing?
Same thing that Berserker did. Yeah. So I don't know how the deals work or anything, but this is it's cool to see all these guys, you know, that we know and have been around, all these artists like Rob Willis, Preston Acevedo. If you go to the, what is this, Comic Cron, you could see the different covers that they have. You know, they do all the variants. So the #1 is the Rob Willis. If I wanted to pull this up, this one was kind of cool. So this one is a Blade Runner homage cover, Wesley Snipes, in this super cool painted style.
Yeah, the classic style. It's awesome.
Yeah, so I thought that was cool. And you know, everybody big. I'm sure we got some Blade Runner fans in the chat here.
Everybody, well, a lot of people are saying that their favorite actor from Blade is Jessica Biel.
She was in one film.
Yeah. And it was the worst one.
It was the worst one.
It was the worst one. But yeah, by default,
it has to be her.
Best. Yeah. I think Ryan Reynolds was in that movie too. Her arms were Angela Bassett arms.
Really?
In that
to go back and watch that. Well, she had that. She had a bow. She had like that compound.
Right. Yeah.
Cool.
Yeah.
So yeah, let's see. I'm trying out subscriptions for the first time with the Exile. That's cool. Supporting Adam. Yeah, tell your local comic shops to order this for you if you guys haven't gotten the trade. But they're doing new covers for the floppies. If you guys are fans of Preston Acevedo, he did a bunch of them. Did they ever ship the Kickstarter? Will they be out of comic stores first? I'm not sure where they are in progress, but I didn't back the campaign, so I'll
Lord
probably pick them up in
Ravener,
stores.
expresses his disdain correctly. They're
Man, there's
being
some jive turkeys.
Yeah, if they go straight to the bookstores first, they're definitely some jive turkeys.
Some motherfuckers are always trying to ice skate uphill.
You got to have that one.
Quit jiving me, turkey. We have over here, it doesn't show in this chat, on this side, Nail Bunny, member for 4 months, using their member message.
Chat.
Yeah. Their one member chat
Says
now it's gone.
This is for this month. This is actually a good question. What celebrity would you both most like to create a comic series around? What do you think, Brandon? That's a good question.
Series around. Well, we were joking a lot about this, and that's what makes it hard to actually come up with a real answer.
What were we joking about?
We were talking about getting Dolph Lundgren as the smart guy. That was the series.
Well, you were joking about that.
I
didn't have any hand in that. That wasn't me at all.
I'm pushing arcade cabinets down this long
It was
hall.
like yesterday, yeah.
Yep, saying he's the smart guy, and then it's Dolph Lundgren's face, instead of that little kid.
Was he on? Is it like Little Man, where he's on a little black kid's body, but it's Dolph Lundgren's face?
No. This kid, he grew up, and
Okay.
now it's Dolph Lundgren as the smart guy.
Well, that's horrible. Well, I love Mickey Rourke, so I'd love to do a Mickey Rourke comic.
Yeah,
but
that
it's
would
also
work
so
really
this
well.
is a different thing. Like, this is a different question than what IP, like film IP, would you want to make into
Yeah, but it
a
doesn't
thing?
say that. It says what celebrity would
Yeah,
you both
so it's more
most
like
to
this
create
is-
a comic series around.
So yeah, Mickey Rourke would be awesome. Get his style, his likeness.
Yeah.
Because in the Exiled, it doesn't. The interiors don't really look like Wesley Snipes because he's like a younger guy.
Yeah.
Like a young man instead of like Gary Oldman.
Mm.
So, but on this cover, obviously that's Wesley Snipes.
What do you think of this
Uh-huh.
comic series called Round Mound of Pound?
Yes.
With Vin Diesel, and it's just Vin Diesel with a hand shark.
That would be amazing.
And that's the whole thing. You got it like the classic comic book trope of the guy with the robot arm with the gun. Vin Diesel with hand shark.
Hand shark.
Yeah.
And then when he attacks,
Exactly.
he screams that.
Right.
It's a big double page spread of him jumping.
Yeah.
Hand shark. Dude, that would be awesome. Yeah, Vin Diesel would be a good one too. He would get in there. Chimera says Mickey Rourke before the plastic surgery. Well, that's the arc, right? You get this hero's journey. You start where it's the young Mickey Rourke, and through his trials and tribulations, his face gets mutilated, and he has to do this plastic surgery. Then he could do some Public Enemy. Remember that Johnny Depp movie where he played that bank robber?
I didn't see that, but I know
Who's the bank robber? Dillinger.
Yeah.
Where he got plastic surgery, where he's got to change his face and stuff. Or that guy from Sin City who got the
Marv.
new face. No, the other guy.
The Clive Owen guy.
Yeah, Clive Owen. Yeah, so I think that would go well. I do follow him on Instagram, so I could message him if I wanted to, but I doubt that he would see it.
It is very clear though. You know how they say when you message a celebrity's Instagram account that you're just dealing with their publicist? I
Yeah.
feel like Mickey Rourke is most definitely running his Instagram account.
Yeah, that's his. There's no publicist there. That's just him. Let's see some other of these covers. Everybody's seen that one. I know. So
Jay Ryan has a good idea. It's Paul Newman versus Gary Oldman.
yeah, that'd be good. That'd be a good face off. It could be face off too. Basically. Here's the Preston Acevedo cover, which you could get at your local comic shop
Very
next week.
Preston Acevedo.
Yeah, man, look at that.
The gun is insane.
So I guess this guy like mutates and gets like some virus in the story, and then he could grow weird tubules out of
He
his
looks
arm.
like a lot of characters from like early 90s arcade side art.
Oh,
like
yeah,
this,
yeah.
like the really gross mutated guy
Yeah.
with the giant guns and stuff.
So the cool thing about this now, you know, he did the crowdfunder. Now he's in comic shops, and then the stores order this, right? Because Wesley Snipes is big, the art looks cool.
Yeah,
the
yeah.
story. And so they, because of the reorders, they've sold 50,000 units, which is
Right.
That's crazy. That's like,
You
you know,
that's
Green
big.
Lantern sells at DC.
It's
you
big.
know, so and then now you got, you know, Preston's art is out there to the masses. So I think that's a really cool prospect, and hats off to those guys for doing that. You can also, they're doing a blank sketch cover, and then
That's probably the cheapest one to manufacture. I would imagine.
yeah, I would think so. The least amount of ink. There was another. Oh, this is a cool one. This one's like super anime. Look at that. It's like out of an animated series or film. Saw that glass falling. I thought this artist was really cool. I'm gonna have to look him up.
It's like a still frame from a
Yeah.
series like that.
Yeah, really cool stuff. Yeah, this one might be my favorite. All the casings, pretty badass. We got Admiral Wackass in the chat. What's up, Admiral Wackass?
What's up?
He says, "Why does everyone say Paul Newman? It's Henny Youngman in
Who
the
the hell
joke."
is that?
I thought it was Penny Youngman.
I don't know who either of those people
It's
are.
a Norm Macdonald joke
Oh.
that he told. Because no one knows who Henny Youngman is.
This is just another one.
Oh my
chalked up
God.
to Dave Stallone.
Listen to this. You probably won't get this, but Norrin Rand said, "I'd make a Wild Orchid comic, Mickey Rourke."
Yeah, I don't know the
Wild
reference.
Orchid, horrible Mickey Rourke movie.
All right.
It was banking off the back of, was it 28 weeks? No, 2.5 weeks.
Mm.
The movie, you know, that soft corn, sensual
Wasn't it
stuff.
9.5 weeks?
9.5 weeks.
Yeah.
Yeah, 9.5 weeks. I'm a big Mickey Rourke fan, as you can tell. But Wild
Weird.
Orchid, the only good thing about that movie is he rides a cool motorcycle. But while he's riding it, he's wearing like a neckerchief, like the little tide on his neck, like a, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah,
A
an
little
ascot.
yeah,
Like a little ascot.
little ascot thing.
Yeah.
He's a monster for $9.99. Thank you for the super chat. He's a monster.
The laughs.
He says $9.99 for the laughs. And you know what brings the laughs? The bong.
Yeah, just like a pink lady. Mickey
Oh
Rourke.
yeah, it is that. Let me see if I can pull up the picture here.
Was it a series or was
No,
it
it's
just
a
a
film.
movie? Oh, okay.
Wild Orchid, Mickey.
There it is. Full movie.
I think
Available for free on YouTube.
you can. Yeah, that's where I watched it.
We got to bring back the Blazers with no shirt look.
Here it is. Maybe
It's just a bandana.
I
I
thought
think
it
you're
was,
over queering it, Phil.
No, he in this scene. It's. Let's
Plenty
look at
gay.
these.
And it's kind of pink.
He's
Also.
yeah, that's what I'm saying. He still looks cool though, you know.
We have to put it on the other
I
screen.
tried. Oh, where is it?
It's
Oh,
on the
still
main
here?
screen.
Too many screens.
There's two.
One's tiny. Oh wait, this is the
You
wrong
didn't-
one. Damn it!
It's over here still.
We're gonna pop this out.
There.
Too many wires. Too many
It's
screens.
here. It's
I
right
know.
there. It's
Oh,
the first
so
tab.
They're looking at this one. So there's that one, but this one, it
You're
looks
not
pink.
showing anything.
There you go. But this motorcycle's awesome. Look at the handles on that.
Yeah. Some gorilla hangers.
Yeah, I love it.
And with the one mirror, because he likes to live dangerously. My mirror broke one time. I came out of the office My mirror was broken on my motorcycle. And it was not a fun ride home with one mirror.
Yeah, I could imagine that. Texas Mofo says the only cool thing, I prefer the nudity. There's some
Good.
nudity in there. You know, I prefer the movie Angel Heart. You know, good supernatural mystery. You get some nudity in there. You get a lot of Mickey Rourke butt humping a bloody bed.
No, I don't want that.
So
I don't want that.
go try that out. It's a good one.
He's Muncher says, wait, what? Yeah. I came out. The mirror was broken. I don't know why. It was like hanging. The mirror itself wasn't broken, but
I used to have this mirror on my motorcycle that was so loose that the wind would unscrew it. Right?
Yeah, that's true.
So like you tighten it by spinning it in a circle, and then you'd start going, and then it would become loose, and then it's just flapping there. I think I got a new one, did I? I don't know.
I think we fixed it.
I'm getting a new motorcycle this year. Yeah, Mickey Rourke is so cool. Like even in that trash movie, he's still awesome. That's why I have a picture in my office of him on a motorcycle where I'm on the back of the motorcycle.
Yeah.
I need to get that framed. It's a good one. All right. Let's move on. No more Wild Orchid. Congrats to Adam and everybody at the Exiled. Go check that comic out if you haven't backed it. Let's see here. I think this is regular Twitter. Oh, now I guess we could talk about the special announcement. We got 55 people in the chat. Special announcement. This is something, if you guys are a fan of Zaid Comics and the Lost Pages, we're going to launch the Lost Pages 3 soon. Hopefully next month. Setting up the campaign page. I got to make a trailer, and this is something special that we were going to try out for the campaign. You know,
they already saw it.
They didn't see it.
Yeah, they saw it on the camera.
No, they didn't. Crowdfunding campaigns are all about putting out cool stuff and taking risks. You know, you got to have courage to take risks.
It's not about just padding with cover after cover
after
cover.
No, it's not about all the variants. It's all about making cool stuff.
I've been doing it wrong.
That might bring new people in, and the avid fans of the product, you know, something new for them as well. So this, we have a drum roll, please. Drum roll, please. I'm going to do a close-up on this. Should I do a close-up on this?
Sure.
Check it out. This is the proof copy to the Lost Pages Collected Edition with an awesome Alan Alonso cover, which you guys might recognize this. This was on the wax pack for the trading cards. And so this is, you probably can't tell, but it's digest size as well. So it's a new format. I know Malin does his collected versions of Graveyard Shift. So here's our regular Lost Pages 2.
Oh, you should have done the thing where this one was further in the back, so it looked like
they're the same. He does his collected versions of Lost Pages 2. So this has Lost Pages 1, 2, and Myths of the Lost Pages in it. But since you're like, oh, it's the same thing as the other books. This is in, Silhouette is always black and white, but you have grayscale with all of the stories in here. So it's kind of like that manga style. So if people are used to reading books this size with, colorless aspects to it,
it's a reverse manga.
Yeah, and it's still read left to right, but it's got everything. It's 212 pages. It's got that soft touch Zaid Comics patented feel to it. It's got a kick-ass back on it as well. And so, and also the spine's pretty awesome. We're gonna probably
thick that spine is.
Yeah, it's so cool. Well, so this is compared to Lost Pages 2.
You can't even see Lost Pages 2 there.
Lost Pages 2 to this one. So we're calling it the Tome. Number 1, we got a kick-ass silhouette by Dan Dahl on the spine. So I don't know. I'm super excited about this. Joe Ball thought it would be a cool idea because he does Death, Death, Death. He has the 3 versions,
Yeah.
and his manga-sized version was his second highest selling one.
Yeah.
And he seemingly has newcomers to CG from like guys like Ricada Show,
Yeah.
Raging Golden Eagle, Yellow Flash, who are used to reading in that format. So this is something new that we're trying out, and hopefully this could be something that you guys dig if you already bought it or just jumping on for the first time.
Yeah.
Because you could read it all in one sitting.
Already people in the chat, Sumo Story wants it.
Gimme!
You need to send it to him. Ryan wants to give us money for that.
Digest size, just assume it's because Phil's 8 feet tall. Yeah. No, I'm glad you guys dig it. We have 3 proof copies just to try it out. Everything's fit perfectly kind of in this format. And let me read the back blotter for you, Brandon. The first tome in an The first tome in an epic connected universe of new heroes, collecting the Lost Pages 1, Midst of the Lost Pages, and Lost Pages 2, when a mystical book finds its way into the hands of a homeless man. The stories lost to time of heroes from different eras, background, and genres are revealed, destined to one day come together and write the end of the world. There you go.
Retrospectively, we probably shouldn't have showed this off because now everybody wants a link from where they could buy it.
Well, you can't because it's going to be on the Lost Pages 3 campaign.
Yeah.
Are you sad now?
Me?
Yeah.
No, the chat is sad.
I'm sorry, chat. Well, this is something you need to look forward to. There is a link that you could go to in the description. Someone posted in the chat to sign up for the Lost Pages 3 campaign. You'll be notified when it goes up. You get a free foil trading card that's going to be badass. And you get to read more about the main story.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. So I'm glad people are interested in this because Joe turned us onto it. And I'm like, this is actually really cool because, the different format. And I'll show you how it looks in the grayscale. Like, look at this is Joe Ball's amazing wild card spread with all the fire. Still looks freaking awesome. So what we did is we grayscaled the colored portions, so it still has the different hues and contrasts and everything. That fire, the hobo, really cool. And even the Crimstone pages look like his tattoos are still glowing. Let me see if I could get to some of that. Oh yeah, here's a little look at that. Super cool stuff and really readable. If you live in Japan and you take the train a lot, or New York, you take the subway, it's perfect. Put it in your purse, take it on the subway. And I know a lot of people in the chat carry purses, right?
Well, there are these videos of these Japanese trains. You ever see these things?
No, tell me about them.
There's a lot of guys and only one woman.
That is true. Oh yeah, I wanted to show you this spread because this is freaking awesome. Crimstone, of course. And look at that. The contrast of that white just makes the tattoos pop. I love that. So cool. So something fun.
Everybody, they're lighting their torches.
I haven't been reading the chat. What are they saying?
Taking up the pitchforks. Why do the Diaz brothers hate us? The disappointment is real. This is a man purse.
Can we buy it for real? Yeah, of course.
Yeah. I'm already signed up for the mailing list. The disappointment is immense.
Lieutenant, you've been here, Lieutenant Hughes. This was the announcement. It's the Lost Pages tome collected version by Zaid Comics. What do you guys think of the cover? I like the cover.
Somebody said they wanted the cover to be, Bootleg Godzilla at the top. Would have been cool if the cover looked like the Lost Pages book in the comic. Maybe a hardcover later, though.
Definitely. Yeah, that was an idea we've had from the start where it's like when we get enough stories.
Yeah. Or like reach a changing point in the
like
story.
a different arc.
Collect everything.
Do like an omnibus Because right now there's kind of like a resting spot after book 6 where everybody meets up and, you know, teams up together basically. So that would be, I mean, this is 3 books and it's 212 pages. That would be another 4 books. We wanted to do a big hardcover, like leather bound, that looked like the actual lost pages in the book. People are saying it's just satchel. Yeah, you could put it in your satchel.
Yeah. Man purse, fanny pack,
Mm-hmm.
European carry-all.
Comics Legend, great question. Is issue 3, book 3, the start of a new story arc? So all of the stories are basically could be self-contained, but there's that underlining kind of like hobo plot.
Just like real life.
The story arc ending would be volume 6, because 1 kind of introduces all the characters, 2 is about the silhouette, 3 is about Crimstone, and then the subsequent ones are about each character until you get to 6. So 4 is going to be Wild Card, 5 is going to be Masquerade, 6 is going to be big team up. So that would kind of be the
Just
end of the
gave
arc.
it all away. Now nobody has any expectations.
They'll
of
forget.
Looking forward toward the future.
They'll forget. Aaron says, "Help, Step Crimstone, help, Step Crimstone."
Yeah, so you're missing. Someone
get it.
had above asked if we have any relatives that keep getting stuck in dryers.
Jesus Christ. Okay, no cap, but thanks. No, I'm capping. I want the cake book too. It's a cake book? You talking about the butt book?
No, the book that's made of cake. But we did add something to the store on the Zaid Comics website. And so if you want to buy something now that you haven't had a chance to get your hands on, before on the CG Vacation campaign, it was a little bit more complicated to just buy the calendar if you had not purchased the calendar. So now you could just buy it directly on zaidcomics.com. That was added to the store. It should be the first one right there. So you can see the front and the back. It shows you all of the 12 pieces that are in it from the CG Vacation book itself. And then there is the 13th exclusive piece in there.
Ooh.
You know, because it is a 13-month calendar.
Yeah, grab that. That's perfect for this year. You know, starting off the month and the year right. Grab the calendar. We got some amazing art. Graham Nolan, Andy Smith, Aaron Lepresti, Tommy Patterson's got a pit piece in there. Brandon's got his Magic Cop piece. We got a bunch of awesome stuff in here.
As well
Perfect
as
10. God damn.
The Lost Pages silhouette shirts that were the overprints. So there's some varying sizes there. You guys are you know, into wearing car covers or something, you can get that, or the Zaid Comics Black Friday bundle, which is still up, which is everything effectively that we've produced except for some of the ash cans. And then you know, everything down there that's collected. You could get the art book of mine, the butt book on there, which is 64 pages of traditional art, pinups, things like that. And yeah, Magic Cups, t-shirts,
yeah. Like we're gonna be putting a lot more stuff on the website, so check back here if you guys want to support us. It's a great way to get awesome content at the same time of helping out the channel and everything we're doing. Trying to put something together, because you know, like Bancroft's doing his little crowdfunding thing, Mandy did hers, which she did awesome on. Trying to figure that out for ourselves, maybe doing like an ash can for the future, which we've mentioned before. But yeah, that's the big thing, is the tome for new people. You know, also the printing on this, it's may not seem like it, but it's much cheaper than printing one of our regular books.
Oh yeah, the accessibility of printing a book this size, even though it's so thick, is astronomically different.
Yeah, and because it's black and white in the interiors as well. So we'll be able to put them up for a good deal on this. And hopefully the idea was too, is maybe move some of these at conventions when we go.
Oh yeah, I think that would be really cool, especially since it's the size, you know, is there. It makes it a little more accessible looking.
Yeah. And we were talking about too, like when we went to Anime Matsuri and compared to like another con we went to last year, like the Chicago Comic-Con over here, a lot of the people at the anime conventions were really willing to take a chance on indie comics, even if they weren't manga,
Right.
you know, which is really cool.
Yeah, the psychology of that was really, really interesting.
Norin Rad says extra thick.
Extra thick!
That's right.
Always extra thick. Yeah, so if this goes well, we'll probably do a second one with the other stories in it, you know, eventually when it goes over. Get Over It's in the chat. What's up? Get Over It.
What's up?
What's not on the website to buy is the tome. Maybe one day. Well, we only have 3. Should you just start taking pre-orders now?
Thought that would be funny. We
That'd be
just
hilarious.
don't put it on the campaign and just pre-order it through the website.
People need it on the campaign. Eddie Winkler, what's up, Eddie? Says, sup all, new book? Yeah, I think I showed you. Seen it. We announced the tome that's going to be on the Lost Pages 3, which we're planning on launching next month. So get your calendars ready and better be signed up to the sign-up page for all the goodness to know. Lord Nemesis says extra thick and extra gay. There you go. Eric Estrada and Larry Wilcox are at the Albuquerque Comic-Con this weekend.
Which guy's Larry Wilcox?
I don't know, but I will not be
Eric
there.
Estrada is.
Be sure not to be there. Lieutenant Hughes says, not surprising. I didn't grow up or care for comics. I'm a manga guy, but I've even decided to give some comics a chance.
What I take away from this,
is
he lives in Neverland, as he has not grown up.
He didn't grow up.
Yeah.
Yeah. Well, that's kind of cool, though.
It's good to know they have a good internet connection there.
Mm-hmm. We got Brian Kriskow in the chat. What's up, Brian? Good to see you.
Yeah, it seemed like just the general psychology of a Comic Con versus an anime convention is that at the anime convention, the people are actually fans of the subject matter material while they're watching the anime. And then they're interested in getting into the books as well.
Right.
But at the comic convention, the people are just fans of the movies or the idea of the character that they think represents them. Right. And yeah, obviously you have that at anime conventions too, but there's just almost no real comic book fans at a comic book convention, except for your like real old, like old school,
right?
You know, the old OG guys,
right? 90s guys. The thing with anime fans is the anime is so synonymous with the manga, and the manga is the preferred way to ingest that stuff. And so if you get into anime, you're probably gonna get into the manga stuff.
Yeah.
You know, and if you're already into manga, then you like reading those stories.
Right.
So,
and you haven't wasted your money on a $350 stainless steel Captain America shield that's going to hang on your wall.
Right. Yeah. I think the movies really just brought in the new generation that doesn't care at all about the comics, because the main way to ingest that media is through these films now.
Yeah, basically just comic book conventions are effectively just Marvel and DC flea markets, like swap meets at this point.
So I think Larry Wilcox is the other Chip from the Chips.
Oh, really?
Chips and Dales show that he was used to be on.
I did see the Chips movie, and it was not good.
Oh, the new
the movie. Yeah,
the comedy.
Yeah, it was awful.
That sounds horrible. We got Sketch 51 in the chat. Good to see you.
What's up?
All right, I think I have another topic here. Everybody check out the website. CG Vacation's still shipping. We're all shipped out now, so that ships next day. And same with all of our stuff on the site. So this is a new kind of. Oh, actually, I don't think I actually have this to pull it up. No.
Good Brother says, if I was rich, I'd buy one of those Captain America shields. They are cool, but I think the qualifier there, just like you said, is if I was rich.
Right.
And the problem is that the people buying them are not always rich. And they, sacrifice their shoes or something like that, and then they can't buy into independent comic books.
All right, we're going to do a little quick segment we do every week, guys. Make sure you guys liked, and of course, you know what day it is.
Today is fine day in California. Huh?
69 people going into this segment right here. Nice.
That is right. And it looks like we just got a CG Vacation backer.
Jesus!
Thank you guys so much, whoever is out there. If you're in the chat and you did back CG Vacation, it's a incredible book. Here it is right here. Do a little promo before we get back there. Incredible book filled with your favorite CG characters. I mean, just look at this star-studded cover drawn by Dale Keown. I might add, Pitt on the cover. This is the first CG publication of Pitt in print on this cover right here, standing next to Cyberfrog. Insane. We get Heidi from Monster MD, Magic Cop, RGE's character from Blade Devil, Heather Swain. We got Lilith from Graveyard Shift, Krim facing off playing a game of chicken. I mean, we could be here all day. I can't name all these guys. The Cats from Starlight Cats. Amazing book. Over 100 CG characters, over 60 creators. Awesome. Eric Weathers, because that's in Battlebrick Road. So grab this. This is going to be one to remember, because when we do cons, you could bring this around and get it signed by all your favorite creators.
Yeah.
How cool is that going to be?
That was always cool.
So grab that. Someone could drop the link to CG Vacation.
I have my Heidi shirt on today.
Oh, you do? Look at that. It's perfect. Heidi ho. All right, we're going to do this segment we do almost every week. And here we go.
It's time for the death of the week.
Of course, it is the death of the week, everybody's favorite segment. Now, sometimes we go over people that have died. Sometimes we go over idiots that are doing stupid things that are going to kill them. Sometimes the death of the week is Vince McMahon getting the Stone Cold Stunner at WrestleMania last year.
Yeah, that basically from that point he was dead. That killed everything
killed
about
his
him.
Career. Dude, you didn't hear he's coming back.
Yeah,
because WWE wants to sell the company,
right, to a third party.
To I don't know. I guess it would be a third party, and he holds 83% of the voting power still.
Wow. Yeah,
and so he says, "You guys aren't selling it unless I'm in control again, and okay this."
Wow.
And so he's still got the power.
Yeah, he holds the hand.
He does.
Guy.
So
that's how you do it. You got that hand,
you gotta. So of course, Death just cracked $80,000 on an Indiegogo.
Bigly. The
Bigly campaign by John J. Ball over there in the great state of Ohio. And subsequently, now that he's past that, he got shadow banned on Indiegogo.
Oh,
that's what happened.
Well, at least they didn't refund his entire campaign.
Yeah. Let's hope that doesn't happen. Fingers crossed. But you guys go over there, check out Death. It's an amazing book. And there's 3 versions. One of them is that digest size, with that manga style a grayscale. But let's check this out. Death of the week. What were these guys thinking? I think this has some audio to it. Did you see this video yet, Brandon? Do you recognize it?
Not recently. I don't know if I've seen it before.
So I think they're doing like some sort of bonfire here. Pretty nice backyard, I might say. Let's check this out. Some gasoline, looks like. All fun and games.
Perfect, right? Yep.
Soccer.
Grab it, you fuckheads! Oh no! Oh no!
Oh my God!
Grab it! Grab it! Get water! Fuck it! Oh!
Just kicking it around.
Out.
Oh my God!
Oh no!
Why are they taking turns kicking it?
Holy fucking
They
Jesus.
all want to be complicit to the arson that they're causing here.
we can. Oh,
I gotta
These
see if I
guys.
have this one real quick.
Not the smartest. What do you think? Do you think they were British?
At least that one guy was some sort of
Brit?
British.
A Brit came into the arcade today and just had his son play, and he says, "Just for the lad." He called him a lad. And I'm like, how am I supposed to know what a lad is? And he just assumes.
That's funny that he said that. When I was there earlier, you were going to
Australian?
get food. Some older guy came in with like his great granddaughter or something. Oh, I didn't like the video. It's too bad. And then she was the only one playing. Anyways, it was this video I saw on Twitter of this guy who was trying to set up this arson thing somewhere, and it was like somewhere between 6 and 8 water bottles full of some sort of flammable liquid.
Yeah.
And then he put a firework in the middle to light them, and he lit the firework, and it exploded, and it caused the bottles to start on fire, and one bottle blew up and shot at him like a rocket, like a flaming rocket. It was great because he was filming it also at the same time.
Grab it, you folk. Yeah, Darwin Awards. Dear Ryan says, this is why survival of the fittest should be a thing. Weed out all the tards through natural selection.
There was a brilliant video I just saw before this thing, and it was a Guitar Center being robbed by some guy, and he had a guitar. He was like trying to run out with an acoustic guitar.
Yeah.
And I don't know, an employee or a security guard grabbed him, got him in a chokehold, like threw him down to the ground, choked him out, and then they just dragged his body outside and left it out there. I was like, that's how you should handle that stuff. Like, don't even call the cops. Just pass the guy out, drag him out into the parking lot, let him wake up in 4 hours or whatever. See how he likes it.
So I wanted to pull up a little segue thing. I think I could. I guess I could.
Yeah, it might have been a Steve Inman video. He's got some good ones.
Steve Inman. Oh, the commentator guy?
Yeah. When he does the ludicrous cam. Those are always good. He's been a little loose on what goes into the ludicrous cam lately, but usually they're pretty on point.
What happens when he does the ludicrous cam?
The ludicrous cam is when it was the very first one that blew up. And then it was for like the protesters that were on the highway. And then some woman was standing there or something, and somebody threw a cone at her and it hit her right in the head. And then it was, all right, let's see it with the ludicrous cam. And then it was the move, bitch, get out the way, get out the way.
Yeah, it's so good. I'm just getting this intro here. Don't mind me.
Are we showing this right now?
Yeah.
Lieutenant Hughes has a question.
Let's answer the
for
question.
He says, Brandon, what got you to become comics creator?
And comics creator.
And comics creator. Yeah.
Good question.
I mean, it's the story basically has two starting points, right? You have the original, the silhouette starting point, and then you have the Magic Cop starting point. And so where we are right now is because of the Magic Cop starting point. But there was an original 2011, 2012, the silhouette starting
behind
point.
your head.
Yeah, the original. Well, this is the second issue of the silhouette that we did back in 2011, 12. This one was published in 2014. In the back of the arcade that we work at, Galloping Ghost Arcade here, there used to be a green screen studio that we had set up so that we could show people how the green screen chroma keying video games were made, and then make other video games with people who would want to use like the green screens and stuff. So anyways, we took advantage of the fact that there was a green screen in the back of the arcade, and after work, Phil and I would go back there and kind of brainstorm things that we wanted to do. And we had another friend who would come to the arcade. He was interested in doing comics as well. And so he wanted to write. And so we had him do some writing. Phil would do some writing too. And then I was doing the art for the silhouette. And we would take pictures of people on front of the green screen. You could show it here, you know, if he hasn't
if you
seen
guys
it.
haven't seen this,
So we would take photos in
We
front of
read
the green
this.
screen, chroma key that out, you know, remove the background. And then I would do Photoshop work on it and then kind of set up the panels and the storyline like that. So there's 2 published issues of this original, the Silhouette comic here. Longtime viewers of the Zaid Comics channel have seen this. And there's a 3rd unpublished issue that's all, I think there's 2 panels that are not done. I'd have to go back and look at those. And then there's the second jumping off point for Zaid Comics, which is when we were looking for another video game to work on here on the side of a video game that we're working on right now. And we were brainstorming a video game side-scrolling beat 'em up called Magic Cop. And we have all of that set up, kind of ready to be a side-scrolling beat 'em up with the levels and the backgrounds and all the characters and stuff. And when we decided to kind of back burner any kind of side projects, we went ahead and saw that was basically fleshed out enough to be a comic book series. And so we wanted to do it as a comic book series so that if and when the video game ever did get finished, you would have a lot of back matter and stories and stuff like that. And so Phil wanting to get back into comics at the time too, and seeing Comicsgate around, he wanted to do something. And instead of launching with the Silhouette, we wanted a test vehicle, and Magic Cop was the perfect test vehicle for us. I was doing some drawing at the time digitally and thought, hey, maybe this is something that I could do. You know, we wouldn't have to pay an artist right away because I could do the art. And so we did the first Magic Cop, and that was a success for us. And then so we went on and did everything else.
Now we're here.
Yeah, but basically here now, pretty much all the time now. I just do like pinup drawings and things like that. But we're going to be getting back into doing Magic Cop 3. So
Magic Cop
getting back
3
on that.
Yeah, now we're YouTube boys. Not really. Basically, Whack ass Ziotti says, long story short, Phil and Brandon accidentally murdered a hobo by tipping over an arcade cabinet on him and found his indie comic notes, and that's how they came out with the Lost Pages.
Yeah,
it's all in the book. You just have to read the book. We basically tattle on
it
ourselves.
rounds it out in episode 6. You'll find out the whole story.
Yeah,
give you everything. I'm happy to see that people are looking forward to Magic Cop 3.
Yes,
you know, it's my favorite project that we have going on. You know, get back into doing like digital art and stuff. But yeah, that's awesome that you guys are into.
Yeah, we got a lot planned for Magic Cop 3 too. Hopefully, we're trying to get that also launched this year as well.
The YouTube boys, like the Island Boys,
but
more like the boys from Brazil.
Who are those guys?
It's a book.
No, it's not.
Yeah, book fans in the chat will know.
No one's heard of Boys from Brazil.
Yeah.
Khan
we'll
says,
"We'll see." If you guys know what Boys from Brazil is,
Khan,
lay out the entire summary.
Khan says, I'm still new to the Zaid universe. Can you give us a tour of the arcade if you don't have one? Oh, we have one. Yeah,
for the arcade,
I guess.
Well, there's a couple of
company,
videos on the Zaid Comics channel of Phil
yeah,
breaking down some arcade games. We were doing that at the end of 2021. Phil was
check out the arcade videos we have on this channel. They're also comic videos too, because I basically pair a comic up with an arcade game, teach you about the history of that game, and show you some awesome art in the comic that I pair it with. So we have a Judge Dredd arcade game that I did a video on, a bunch of other ones too. Some of them are crowdfunded comics that we talk about. Brian Kriskow says Boys from Brazil is a novel and a movie.
Yeah, I didn't know it was a movie, but I knew it was a novel. And then Admiral Wackus says that's the Hitler clone book, right? Yeah, so the Boys from Brazil is like when the Nazis they lost, right? And then instead of dying, they went to South America. And then Hitler escapes and then goes to South America or something to that effect. I never read it, but it's like kind of set in the real world. You know, they go down to South America, but then in the book they clone Hitler and they create like I don't know, 6 clones or something like that. I didn't read it, but
This sounds like a comic.
yeah, it's effectively a documentary.
There you go. Documentary. Jaro in the chat. What's up, Jaro? Good to see you.
What's up?
Good morning, guys. Sorry I'm late. We'll rewatch from the start. Hail everyone.
Oh, you'll love the ski-free segment.
Oh my god. Yeah, you're gonna love that. You should watch that. It's like when the Raiders moved to Vegas.
The Oakland Raiders?
Yeah. Basically the same thing. All right. So this is another segment. I just need to download this video and actually put it part of StreamYards. But this is our old-timey segment. Let's take a listen here. Intro time. Not long at all.
Oh, very good.
There you go. So this is a little segment. We take a take a look at some old-timey stuff.
It's not a Fallout joke. It's an old-timey stuff.
Yeah.
Oh no, we
Fallout.
got hit for the British Path stuff. That's what we got hit for.
What's
I
that?
told you.
British Paths?
Does it say British Path up in the corner on that video?
No.
The other ones did. That
It was
all
for this
roller
video.
skates.
Is that roller skate? Well, this is from Weird and Terrifying. This is a video, is our old-timey segment. Footage of a 3-year-old chimney sweep in 1930. I don't think there's any sound of this.
Dude, that kid's so short.
Look at this. He's 3 years old. What do you want?
He's 3?
Yeah.
Holy crap.
He's not a midge. He's just 3 years old. Do they lower him down with a rope?
I can't even imagine a 3-year-old understanding anything enough to where you go, hey man, this
Look
is
at
your
him.
job.
Oh, look at him.
Are you sure he's not like
Wait,
that
that's the wrong one.
Hayabusa guy from all those
Wait a
MMA
minute.
fights
Oh.
that everybody likes?
Who's Hayabusa?
That midget guy.
That's the sound effect I wanted. No, he's not a midget. He's a 3-year-old.
But you know what I'm talking about?
Yeah. His name's not Hayabusa. He's not
It's-
Japanese.
It's something like
What's that little short guy's name that everybody likes because he likes UFC? Got some child labor.
Jay Dallas putting his son to work.
My son. And look at him. He's cute.
Dude, a 3-year-old, right? That's crazy.
That kid has black lung.
Well, yeah, that's from working in the coal mines.
Yeah, that's his second
That's
job.
his second job, yeah. You know, he goes down to the candy store. That saltwater taffy ain't free. All right.
Yeah, he doesn't get paid in real money. He gets paid in titty milk. They're saying in the chat here. Ryu Hayabusa is from Ninja Gaiden, Brandon.
That's
Here you go.
true. That is
Hospala.
true. Yeah, Hasbula, yeah.
Hospala. Now, if Hospala was, here's the theory. What if he's more than one person? Because they all look the same, those little guys.
Yeah, Hasbula is very specific looking, though.
No, he looks like everybody else.
He doesn't look like Wee Man.
Yeah,
Wee
but
Man
the
and
Wee
Hasbula
Man
look
is, they're not
and he doesn't look like
suffering the
Vern
same
Troy.
ailment. They're not suffering the same ailment, you know. William Blake is a famous poem about kitty chimney sweeps and how brutal their lives were. So this is a popular job, huh?
I don't know if it was popular, but it was probably common.
I like this from Chad Townsend. He says he was once tarded and now he's retarded. Never thought of it like that. Get some Willy Wonka references
He's
today.
got that tiny little ladder. Don't you think it would be easier for, instead of him having a tiny ladder, for that man to simply just pick him up and put him on the chimney? Like, he probably weighs 30 pounds, right? That ladder probably weighs as much as the kid.
I'm surprised they're not tying this kid to the rope and lowering
using him
into the chimney
he has
so
a
he could
toothbrush.
scrub. Yeah, so he could scrub this.
He probably has rickets. It's from carrying the ladder.
I don't know what's going on here.
And that's
all right. Before we end the stream, I
appreciate what he was doing though.
Yeah, he's he's taking his lumps. Let's just say that. Before we end this,
married by 8, divorced by 10.
Before we end the stream, we're going to check out some new Lost Pages art that I posted on Twitter today. It's friggin' awesome. We're also going to redirect you to, let's see who's streaming. Michael Bancroft, who's streaming in about 8 minutes. Wait, is this him? Is it the 13th today? Okay, it is. Yeah. All right. So you guys will be joining Michael Bancroft later. And
we have a
big boy got a super chat. He's a monster for $19.99. A great year. He says, I'm the innovator, the dominator, and the master. Shots, boys. Gotta go. Hey, old brother. Thank you. He's a monster for the amazing super chat and all the support from everybody tonight. You get a beautiful
good one.
bonk. Which is the big one?
Yeah, give him the
big
one.
boy
20.
bonk. Awesome. Thank you so much.
Norn Rad 2 says the masticator.
Is he eating a lot?
Mastication is chewing.
I thought it was I guess you're right. All right. Thank you for the super chat. I hope people were bonking in the chat. We got some bows. Hail Bancroft. You guys will see him soon. Bonk. Lumps.
Amarowaka says, I still say you need to do the 24-hour stream where the bonk gets exponentially longer every time. That's like those. Did you ever see those the B movies?
Yeah.
But every time the movie gets faster.
Anytime someone says B in the B movie, it gets faster and faster.
Yeah.
Yeah, that would be hilarious to do. I agree with that.
There was one that said the B movie, but except nothing, it's just the B movie.
Awesome. Henry Bemis dropping that link. You better sign up for the mailing list because you're going to see some amazing art just like this. I got this page in today, and this is just one panel from the page. Got it in from the colorist, Ricardo's awesome art. And I just thought that this scene from this panel here was just so cool. Just that in mid-motion freeze frame of that movement, jumping off of the motorcycle onto the van. And also I love the coloring of her goggles. You get that green, those green eyes, the mask. So freaking cool. I had to post this today. So I hope you guys dig this. A little update there for the art. It's still coming in, and we're gonna have a lot to show off for this. We have to make a trailer.
That looks great.
So I thought maybe put this in the trailer, do a little motion, like the jumping, like a little.
Ever spin in from the foreground.
No, just a little slow-mo jump,
Yeah.
And I actually I was brainstorming some cool things I could do with the trailer. Maybe make it like actual like part of the intro story where we'll get some like voice actors. We could voice act it. We'll need a female.
I'm thinking claymation.
Claymation?
Yeah, but like Gumby aesthetics.
Like Clay Fighters?
Yeah.
That's going to take a long time.
Super realistic,
That's going to take a long time.
Well, we could fake the claymation and do CGI claymation.
We could do that. Yeah. Wastoid would be really easy to make in claymation, I think.
Yeah, I'm sure. You just make any humanoid and then melt them.
Yeah. What's up, Rank Pop? Good to have you in the chat here. Chris Cat says, awesome. Creamstone is my surprise favorite from the Lost Pages.
And he also says we cheat at wrestling.
No, we don't. We haven't wrestled in a while,
Yeah,
huh?
we haven't been. Well, we've been inducted into the Hall of
The
Fame,
Hall of
which
Fame.
is the end of the career. You know that.
We're retired now, I guess.
Yeah.
She has a face. Yeah, it's under this.
Well, we had that special hardline match. Remember?
Oh
The
yeah.
one- Who won that?
I think Joe Ball won. Yeah, that was a good
Was
match.
there ever any doubt?
Great looking panel. Yeah, there's more to this page than meets the eye.
Everybody's looking at the ratio.
Fire. Oh, the body ratio.
Well, the ratio of hips to waist.
Who's saying that?
No, that's where the eye gets drawn to.
Oh yeah. Yeah, I love Eugene's coloring on these pants too. Cool highlight in the center there.
Yeah, it looks awesome.
Let's go. Keep making fun comics, boys. We'll keep buying them. Thank you. Yeah, this is a I don't know, time of uncertainty now, like with this next launch, because so much is going on with everything. And we're gonna do it on Indiegogo because that's where everybody knows and we've had success there. But like moving forward, we're gonna have to keep our options open.
Well, we'll have some test beds.
Yeah, we're gonna be taking some naps in some test beds. You know what I'm saying? Nintendo Ginger, it's up in the chat. I think it's the first time seeing you in the chat. Hit that like, subscribe if you like what you're seeing here. Hail CG. This is from our new book, Lost Pages 3. If you guys have not backed the previous campaigns, if you haven't read the Lost Pages 1 or 2, you could get them on the Zaid Comics website right now. They're printed. They're ready to ship out. They're some of our most popular books. And go on over to the website, zaidcomics.com. Link is in the description. Beautiful art. Awesome story. If you guys love 90s comics, we got a Simon Bisley cover on the first one. And the second one, we don't have it in here. Oh, we do. It's right here. The second one has this crazy gold foil cover. Look at this. You got the villain El Dorado with this premium gold foil cover, bounces off the page. The Lost Pages 2 right here. If you like superheroes, supernatural stuff, pretty cool in-depth storytelling.
Pretty cool.
Pretty cool. It's pretty cool. Gotten some good reviews. So, you know, I don't like to toot my own horn, not since band in high school. Just kidding. I wasn't in band.
Has anyone done claymation before? It would be awesome. There's been a couple people. And then she clarifies by saying
anyone in CG. Yeah.
I don't know.
I don't think so.
I can't think of anybody.
Stop motion?
Yeah. Well, specifically claymation, because you could do like action figure stop motion. I think I've seen something.
It's up on.
Claymation has a very unique look to it.
Yeah, claymation's great.
But it's also a giant pain in the ass. So we were gonna do something, some part of a video game with some stop motion or claymation like that, and it's very, very difficult.
Yeah. Yo, Anthony, good to have you in the chat here.
Get Over It says, why not do your all site and Indiegogo?
Yeah, I think that
to do it on your own personal website is another thing.
Right.
Like that's a whole other thing. Most likely, yeah. We're using Squarespace as our website provider. So Squarespace does not have a built-in app or plugin for crowdfunding specifically. They have like donations or subscriptions and stuff like that we could take advantage of, but there's no specific crowdfunding as we would know it. So we're like, you would buy into it, the ticker would go up, you know, and then you have like your choices and stuff. So that doesn't have anything. Anybody else who has done an independent crowdfunding project on their own website would definitely be interested in talking to them to see how that would go, because it is possible to run a second page that's not on Squarespace, but on the same website, and you would just link through your website. It's doable, but it seems like most of them are subscription based, which I hate subscription based stuff.
Well, Shane's doing it on his. He's launching his this month.
Yeah.
And he's put a lot of money into his site
Yeah.
to make it work.
Yeah.
And he even has a format where the campaign on his site pulls the numbers from his Indiegogo
And then
so
it
it's already
adds
there,
it?
and then it adds the
Or
site one.
It'd be funny to have like the equation. It's like this
Yeah.
plus this equals this.
Yeah, but he had to put money in for that add-on for the site and actually build it out.
There is I don't know if there's a specific pre-order option on Squarespace. There might be. However, it doesn't seem like it shows a sales total, which I think is very important for a crowdfunding campaign, because everybody's going to be like, they're lying, or we want to see the real numbers, or whatever, So, what Phil was saying about like Shane's website and stuff, the investment required to do that.
Yeah.
We don't have it right now.
Yeah.
So, we got to work with what we can do.
But
it's something we're looking into.
For sure. And because I was telling Brandon yesterday, I'm like, right now it's 8 comics, like the amount of material and stories that could potentially put out. I feel like we could, if we had the capital and the hardworking art team, we could put out stories.
Yeah, we could put out regular stories because we have
regularly
thought out content like
that. Because I love creating this stuff and writing these stories, and there's 5 stories that I've never even talked about that I have ready for art for, that we could work on.
Yeah.
But the crowdfunding helps us have that capital so we can pay the artists.
Nintendo Ginger says Mandy Summers did it. Correct?
Yes.
Is that her own?
Yeah, it's her
page?
own site.
Uh-huh.
I'm not sure. I'd love to talk to her about it. I'm not sure who's hosting the site.
Yeah. So she came up with because there's another name. It's not on Stuntman, right? It's on like Comics Avalon or something like that.
Yeah, so that's her site. And then Stuntman's just the publishing company. I don't know if there's 2 sites, but I'm pretty sure it's just that one. But yeah, she somehow built it so the bar goes up.
Yeah,
you could add stuff on.
Yeah,
whatever.
I wonder what her
it was really good, very successful too.
Page thing is, and then somebody else said something. Sabro should add OnlyFans to their website.
That'd be cool. Yeah, so Bancroft, when he launches, he's going to launch on his site, on Indiegogo, and do a Kickstarter. So I think, branching off to there could work potentially as well. If there's no backlash. Anthony says, City Comics, let me know if you need a cover art. Send my stuff your way. Maybe I'll get inspired. Hell yeah.
Scroll up on this one real quick. There was
this one?
Yeah. Question.
Yeah, Anthony, your art's awesome. That was a great Rex piece. If you go to my Instagram, you can see like I post only my comic stuff on my Instagram at Phil Pops, and you can see all of our characters and stuff too. You couldn't find it?
I guess. Oh, it was Shane's website is on his own server at his house. And again, comes to the.
Is that his house?
Yeah, I don't know. That's what. That's what Beampad.
Yeah. So Shane.
Oh, Chad Townsend was saying.
Yanzi has been selling like little Asian toys for years. Like that's her job. And so she has her site that she uses. So she's had a server for a while and stuff like that.
Yeah, that's a big thing to run like a server that can handle, let's say, 30,000 people looking at it at the same time. I can't even imagine the internet bandwidth you would need.
Cons has a question. How long do you guys wait to launch your IGG stuff on your site? So like bring it over. Usually when we shut the campaign down, then we'll bring it over. So like for CG Vacation, we'll probably, we're really close to hitting $40,000 on it, which is awesome. That would be cool. I mean, and that would be a place where it's like, now we feel cool to shut it down, but probably when we launch the next campaign,
it's usually a couple of months after we start shipping.
Yeah.
And then we'll let things catch up because you get a post shipping buff.
Yeah.
You'll get a little bit of a boost on there, and then everything starts trickling down again. Throw it up on the website, shut down the campaign.
Use eBay, IGG, Kickstarter, your own, and anything else, Brian. Yeah, no one's restricting you. Locally based server for a site. I don't know if that's true. All right. I think Bancroft is started. Thank you guys so much. This has been an awesome show.
Yeah.
We've had over 60 people regularly on the show.
Yeah, that's
so
awesome.
be here next week, same time, Friday. We do shows Monday night as well with us and our buddies called The Hard Line. And I've been looking at comics with Shelby throughout the week. So definitely be subbed. Ring the bell for notifications so you know when we are live. And check out all the links that you guys have seen. All this stuff we have ready to ship out to you guys. So if you like comics, you haven't read it yet, give it a chance. Check it out. And spread the word about the Lost Pages tome coming with the Lost Pages 3. Sorry, you guys are going to have to wait, but you'll be able to get it. New awesome format, a bunch of story and pages. It's going to be sick. I'm super excited about it. Hope you guys are too. And tell Bancroft there's a Zaid raid coming. Stay tuned here and you'll be teleported via Zaid teleportation device over to Michael Bancroft's stream. Tell him we said hi. And we'll see you guys. We'll catch you guys on the flippity flop. See ya.
See ya.